on the road now for a while. You know, it's been a while since we've been home, but we finally came back home, and now we're chilling in the backwoods. Chilling in the back.
Hi, and welcome back to Disc Golf Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Again, this is the second round, the second half. This is the singles. It'll be the top 8 scores from each team will count at the end toward the team points. It's the 2 best players from each team. And you can see here that both Alan and Steven are both 3 down. James is even, and Jeff is at +2. This one will start off on hole 3, 154, par 3. Just a little bit of elevation on this shot here.
Many appreciate how lucky I am. There's so much support. It's easy to forget. There's a huge part of the world who still think that Dr. Ben is. Yeah, well, hopefully we're getting away with dinosaur. I love when you hit the thing.
James catching a tree a little bit up the fairway. Kicking a little left. And Jeff with a late release and a kick even further right. Let's see how he does on his out here. Looks like Jeff got out to back to the fairway at least. James catching another tree there on his up shot. James has still got a little bit of a putt here. Boom. And he makes it for par. You got Jeff from about the same distance here for his par putt.
Looks like you're moving to Japan. You're going to be a famous photojournalist.
And you got Steven here for his birdie. And then you got Alan up for his birdie. And got Jeff's up for his bogey here. Moving on to hole 14's par 3, 150 with a good turn or a hard fade, depending on what you're trying to do here. It's downhill, and I'm standing in the corner. Steven's shot kind of straightened out there on him. Alan showing you a textbook upshot on it.
It's a DNA book.
James with the same as Alan. Oh, that was pretty close there by Jeff's shot. Looks like he was ace running it.
Sure.
Steven making his birdie there.
But I don't need your help.
Jeff with his birdie there. James with his up next. And Alan rounding it off for a star birdie. On the hole 15 here.
Say goodbye. What's going on?
This is a long hyzer shot here, and basically you're trying to crash through the trees at the top.
Find a place in East Riverside.
Steven
I will be losing Eric
catching a late tree there.
until Eric gets out of prison.
Pretty much exactly what you're trying to do.
Amazing. Yeah, it'd be nice to have another kid in the family. Yeah.
Then you have Alan following with the same thing. And catching the tree on the end again.
I know. I am so good. I found it. Do you know it?
James doing the same. Catching a tree as well. Jeff going in a little bit earlier, but just like everybody else, catching a tree.
I think we should all just be grateful that Bay was a determined child who always knew what was best for her, even though what's best for her was best for her. I just need to get clear on something else. Whatever you do, and whoever you turn out to be, I always wish
I've been thinking maybe if that's okay with you too.
Just routine up shots here, just to avoid the trees. Get up close.
This turned into a super depressing night.
And all four of them pretty much just executed that straightforward. Now just time to clean up the pars. Star par. Moving on.
Where we sit, there's a comet that's supposed to be going over us tonight. Yeah, I read about that.
Hole 16. A 133 feet. Another ace run downhill. A couple of trees in the center. Must get birdie if nothing else. Steven a little off to the right on his. Alan trying to jump putt, catching the tree branch right there and kicking off. Jeff there catching a, or was that was James, it looked like, catching a late tree. Alan for his birdie. A little obstructed with that tree there. A little low, right off the pole. James for his birdie.
You got the part. To be a star. You later the lead in a huge movie. Now her problems. This is my first role in a movie. Our Hollywood problems. How much money are you making in them?
Low and to the right. Kicked off that tree a little bit.
Tuesday, April 18th, 9 Central. Then finish the full season on the Freeform app.
Steven for his birdie. Now we have Jeff up for his birdie.
I still can't believe you're playing on the softball team. Don't you play with enough softball team?
And then you got Alan and James for their tap-ins for par.
Do you realize how selfish you sound? This is the first time Josh has spent time in the event. I'm selfish. What about Josh? Josh wants to play my game, and I expected me to spend time with his dad. Like father, like son. How would Josh play anyway? Isn't it a gay league? Yeah, but you don't have to be gay to play.
Okay, hole 17's uphill dogleg to the right. It's pretty much the reverse of 14, which was a dogleg downhill. So there again, I went to the corner to get the shot coming up the hill and around the corner. Steven a little wide. Caught the pine tree there. Jeff there. Textbook up shot. Alan to follow. Jeff up next. James up next. A little wide. Caught the tree branch. Got Steven with his birdie attempt here. You have James with his birdie attempt. A little high and long there. We have Alan up for his birdie attempt. Now you have Jeff up for his birdie attempt. And Steven's just going to drop in his par attempt, this par right here. Leaving James's par attempt next. And it looks like it splashed out right after hitting the pole there. Tough break. And getting his bogey there at the end. Okay, hole 18, I think it says it's 138 feet downhill. Another nice little ace run here. I think we have Jeff up here first. Hyzered out on him a little earlier and did not catch any of the backstop all the way through. Alan up next. Get in there. Looked like it was pretty close. Caught the backstops. Steven with an early release catching one of the early trees. James with a right side splash shot. I had to move. Come right at me. Steven's second shot here. Moving on down to Jeff, where he's down and outside of the woods.
You still got that drink?
Having to try to come back in.
Watch yourself, Bradley.
Looks like he was just trying to throw it high and crash into the trees and miscalculated on this throw. Just kicked right back out to him. So this is his third shot here for par. Looks like he's trying to find a line into the basket here.
Oh,
Real close, real close. Steven for his par here. We have James up for his birdie. Just tickling the left-hand side. Alan making his birdie. Jeff just tapping in for his bogey. And James should be just tapping in for his par. Okay, so this is hole 19, par 3, 330 feet. The road is OB here. Alan throwing a turnover shot, skipping off the road. Steven next up with his flick. Looks like he come up a little short.
You got a car coming. Alright, car coming. After this, we're good.
Talking about the traffic on the road here, just trying to make sure there's no traffic there when they're actually throwing, just being patient with it. James with his trying to throw a turnover and just skipping off the hill there. A little short himself. Got Jeff up next. Looks like he's going with a forehand. Looks like he went out wider and skipped off the road. James for his birdie here attempt. And he connects there for that one. Got Alan up next for his birdie. Just tickling the chains. We got Steven for his too. And Jeff for his birdie attempt here. Tap in for par after that. We have hole 20 here, which is pretty much dead straight. They elevated the hill a little bit for the basket, you know, a couple of feet. Not dead straight, but a flick with a little bit of fade on it. There is a turnover route, but it's a lot smaller. James turning in a little late there for it and catching a tree. Jeff a little long, a little high and long on his drive. Alan just throwing the right distance, pretty much dead straight. And Steven catching a little later tree and kicking off. James for his birdie attempt here. just really a layup there. I don't think he was really running that one. James tapping out for his par. Jeff's turn to try his comeback putt for birdie. Just tickling the chains there. Jeff is out, so they're going to wait on him to take his par shot here. And we have Alan for his birdie. And Stephen with his drop-in par putt. Okay, this is hole 21, par 3, 168. It is pretty much dead straight with a little fade at the end. Little tight tunnel. Alan pretty much throwing it just dead straight. Little more than pin high. James there catching a late tree. Alan looks like Jeff looks like he's coming in a little hot, and he ends up over by barbed wire fence, which is actually OB on the other side of it, but he's on the good side. And Steven with an early release there on his drive. His second shot here, it looks like he's just really trying to lay up for it. Well, he may have been running for that one. James here with his birdie attempt. Right off the top there. You can see the barbed wire fence in this shot here where he was at. A little wide and long. They discussed in a meeting earlier that if they were up against a barbed wire that they would take 2 meters instead of 1 meter from the barbed wire. And you can see Alan there made his birdie shot. Jeff's just tickling the chains again. Steven with his par. Jeff with his bogey, and James with his drop-in par. You can see here on hole 22, there's actually two routes on it, a forehand or a backhand route. Either way is pretty much about the same. It's what you're comfortable with. It gets a bunch of trees down there toward the end, so you're just kind of poking and hoping at the end of the drive. Kind of don't want to come in too hot because you may end up anywhere. You see Alan there taking the backhand route, and James is going for the forehand route here. Steven's going back to the backhand route. Got his up a little higher. And then you got Jeff going with the backhand route as well. Caught a tree there. He was coming in a little early. So this is his second shot. James's second shot here. You got Alan's third shot for par here. Steven here with his second shot for birdie. And Alan pretty much his drop in for birdie. Okay, hole 23, final hole, par 3, 317. The route they've got listed is really kind of cutting it close with the way the trees have grown in. It's really going to the outside of that bush now. Field there is playing OB to the left, the baseball field. And the creek is playing casual water. If you really feel like manning up and throwing along to the road, that's OB as well. See James throwing the turnover here. And there was no 2-meter rule here, but he is caught up in the pine trees there. Coming in a little early. And you can see here that Jeff turned his over and threw it low as well. So for his second shot, he's there. This is James for his second shot, directly below his disc. And he did come off the pole there. Alan for his second shot here, birdie attempt. Steven with his second shot and birdie attempt. Splash out off the pole. Tough shot, tough shot. Jeff making his par putt there. Alan cleaning up his par. James deciding to clown around right here at the end. Cleaning up his par putt. And Steven with his
Hey,
little
James.
drop in.
You're the one keeping score, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Alan scored a 10 down, Steven 7, James 2 down, and Jeff was +1. Remember, the top 8 scores from each team counted, and Ole Miss's round was 25, so their team total is at 55 down, giving them that overall score. And then here you can see that top 8 players from Mississippi State was a 27 down, giving them a team total of 61 down, giving them a 6-stroke lead going into the final round of 9. So they have a 6-stroke lead. Hope to see y'all and look forward to getting the final one out.
On the road now for a while. You know, it's been a while since we've been home, but we finally came back home, and now we're chilling